Hello my sweet friends and welcome to DIY with Nadia. I have Leo with me today because this wreath is all about him. We are making a cruffle wreath and we're doing it a really different way. We're not doing the 18 pipe cleaner method. We are just going to make beautiful cruffles and go all around the wreath. It's going to be simple, easy, and most important, fun. Right, Leo? Without further ado, let's get started. Here are the supplies we're going to need for this wreath, and we're going with three main colors. I have this light green, then gray, and white, and as you can see, that kind of carries on into our picture. Home is where my cat is. Here's my little guy. I got this at the Dollar Tree. I thought it was really cute and I like the gray and the green combo. I'm going to be using some pipe cleaners. Then I am going to have a few felt pieces because I attach my signs using felt pieces and pipe cleaners. The ribbon that I'm going to be using, they're both wire. They're both from Craft Outlet. This one is 2.5 inches. This one is 1.5 inch. And I like the combo. It kind of brings everything together. As far as my Deco mesh, I'm going to use 2 rolls of the 10-inch Deco mesh by 10 yards. The first one is this apple green and the other one is white. And of course, we're going to need a wreath form. This is a 14-inch wreath form from the Dollar Tree. To cut our Deco mesh, I'm just going to use a little basket like I usually do. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to overlay them together just so it's quicker to cut. And I'm going to be needing 15 strips of each color. We're going to have 30 total. And I'm going to be cutting my Deco mesh into 20-inch strips. And then just rolling it and putting it to the side. Next, we're going to cut the ribbon. I'm going to be cutting each of the ribbon at 12 inches. And we're going to need 15 strips of each ribbon. As always, I'm going to zigzag until I get my 15 strips. And then I'm going to cut dovetails on the ends. I got my 15 strips. And now I'm just going to go on the ends, fold in half, and make my little triangle. There you go. Same thing with the 2.5-inch ribbon. We're going to do 15 strips at 12 inches each. Now it's time to prepare our pipe cleaners. They're just 12-inch pipe cleaners that I'm going to fold in half and just cut them right there. And as always, I'm going to fold them in a little V so they're ready to go as we need them. Now it's time to make our cruffles or ruffles, and the way we're going to attach them to our wreath form is we're going to do 5 per section. And since we have green and white, what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue going every other green, white, all the way around. As far as our ribbon bundles, we also are going to attach them every other. So just pick whichever Deco mesh would look better with the ribbon. I think the ribbon will stand out really nicely against the white. So when I'm attaching the white cruffles, I'm also going to attach the ribbon, and then the green ones are going to be by themselves. As always, we're working around Leo over here. You're also going to need some kind of a clamp. The way I'm going to lay my Deco mesh is it's going to roll from the table, meaning it's curling up. That way we can just do a quick few curls. So maybe 1, 2, and then 3. Clamp in the center, push it back. Now we're going to do the same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3, and bring it together in the middle. By the way, both of my Deco mesh rolls are from Hobby Lobby. Now I'm just grabbing my pipe cleaner, going to twist it once or twice and put it right on my wreath form. And I'm going to put it around 2 of the center rings. Here I'm going to just make it tight and then fold over. So our green one is on. Now the white one. Same thing, rolling away from the table. We're going to do 2 to 3 rolls. Clamp. Let's do the other side and bring it together. On top of the white one, I'm going to put one of these and one of these. Before I put it on, I'm going to fold it in half, find my center, then bring it together in the center and put it straight over just like this. Now we have our pipe cleaner right on there. Look how nice that was. I like putting it in a V. Now we're going to just do nice tight twist or two, just like that. Look how pretty this is. And attach it next to my green one. You can definitely prepare all of these and then put them on the wreath form, or just like I'm doing, just do one at a time. Take your time, watch whatever you're watching or listen to the music. And look at that. Now another green one. Now the white. And if you don't have one of these clips that I'm using, that's not a big deal. Use a clothespin. Use whatever you have just to grab it and keep it in place. You're going to need this obviously for just a few seconds. So definitely use whatever you have on hand. Don't go out and buy one of these. You really don't have to. I'm just folding in half, making sure I got my center. There you go. And I'm just bringing it together and right on top. I'm really loving the color combo so far. It's so pretty. The first section is done and it's only 5 of the cruffles, and since we started with the green, ended with the green, the next one we're going to start with the white, end with the white, and at the end it's going to balance out really nicely. So here we go. I'm just going to continue making these cruffles, and as I said, the white is going to have the ribbon attached and the green is going to be as is. I know I'm kind of doing everything one-handed, but if you need a little bit help with the ribbon, just bring your cruffle together, put it on the side, then do your ribbon, and it just might be a little easier for you. There you go. Bring it together. Same thing. There you go. This may be a little easier. Just use your clip to your advantage. So Leo decided, since this wreath is for him, about him, to be right in the center, but then that's kind of normal, right? Boop, boop. He's so sweet. All right, I have one more little cruffle to put on. As you can see, I have 5 in each section going all the way around, and they are connected on rows 2 and 3, the 2 middle rows. That is how each of the bundles are attached. As far as the ribbon, don't worry about it until we are all done with the wreath. So next we have the sign. I'm going to go ahead and take this part off. Don't throw away this jute cord. You can definitely use it to hang the wreath. This sign is quite large. It's 12 inches in height and about 8 inches in width. And so I decided to do 4 pipe cleaners. I'm going to grab them, fold them in half, and then make this flat little surface. And I know a lot of people attach their little pipe cleaners or wires differently. You just do what works well for you. I've always done it this way, and I like doing it this way. So I'm going to put some hot glue right on there, then my pipe cleaner, then more hot glue on top, at the bottom, and of course over the pipe cleaner. And your piece of felt right over, and I just use scrap piece of felt, whatever is left over, and cut it into little rectangles. And I'm going to do the same thing on all 4 corners. Now that all the hot glue is nice and dry, we are ready to attach to our wreath. I usually just fold them all in. I'm going to put this in the center, flip this over, and then start attaching. Just finding a spot, pushing the pipe cleaners through, and I'm going to do 1 twist. And as you can see, it's quite crooked. So let me see. I think I'm going to have to let this one go a little bit. And that's the reason we go back and forth. There you go. That's a little better. Okay. Final look. Yes, I like that. Now I'm going to go back and really tighten those up and twist them and put them in place. I think that looks good. Now we're going to find the top, and I'm going to take the jute cord that we used before, and I'm just going to do a little knot or 2. And I have my little hanging loop. We took care of that. Now we're going to cover the back. This placement is from the Dollar Tree. These are 4-inch zip ties. I usually get my zip ties on Amazon. Let me cut that off. And always don't forget to send this little nub to the back so it's nice and smooth in the back. I'm gonna find 2 more spots. I just draw a triangle with my fingers, and that's where I put my next zip tie in. So here's my second one, and send to back, and of course my third one. And there you go, your back is beautiful. You have a hanging loop. Let's flip. And now this is where you can finally get to that ribbon and open it up, make it look pretty, because now we've done everything. We flipped this wreath upside down a few times. The most important thing with the ribbon is if you have 2 or 3, just kind of arrange them every other, so you know you don't have the green with the green, and make what I call little flowers. Just kind of smooth them out, bring them into the light, nice and beautiful. This is my favorite part of the wreath, because the wreath is done. Now we're just enjoying ourselves and making it even prettier. Here you can definitely see where I've been working on the ribbon and where I have not. So straightening that ribbon out and making little flowers really does make a big difference. I'm going to continue playing with the ribbon, and then we are ready to hang this beautiful, beautiful wreath. Leo, did you enjoy your wreath? I thought it turned out so pretty. What did you guys think of the wreath? I thought it turned out so nice, so quick, so easy, and most important, it was so much fun to make. Thank you so much for your help, Leo. And of course, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing, right, Leo? Absolutely. And don't forget to hit the little bell and the thumbs up. And of course, as always, we left 2 videos for you guys to enjoy. Thank you so much for being with us. Leo, did you want to say bye to everyone? Bye, everyone. Mwah. Mwah. You're such a sweet cat.